From the heart of Bradford, this is BCB 106.6 FM.
In October we will come, 150,000 strong. When the picking's over, we'll be gone. They call us the harvest gypsies. We only come because we must. We are driven here by dust, and they won't even look at us. They call us the harvest gypsies. I'm the hardest that it's ever been. I sold my blankets for gasoline, and it's only hunger I have seen. Now I'm a harvest gypsy. Apricots in Santa Clara, Kern County, they have apples there, and grapes, they're growing everywhere, all for the harvest gypsies. In a walnut grove I met a man who lost a child before San Fran. We're strangers they don't understand. We are the harvest gypsies, and the gondolas and railway lines filled with men when it is time, drawn by the orange and the lime. All the harvest gypsies. Rise, and the squatter camps that they despise. Without us they would rot and die. Without the harvest gypsies and the Holbrooks, we were farming men. And I dream one day we will again. To miss the soil's a curious pain when you're a harvest gypsy. When you're a harvest gypsy.
And that's Harvest Gypsies by Boo Hewerdine, who we were hoping to talk to on the show this afternoon to finish the programme, and he's going to tell us all about his gig in Leeds tomorrow. But we can't get hold of Boo at the moment, though we haven't given up completely. So just to say that Boo Hewerdine and Yvonne Lyon are playing together at the Seven Arts venue in Chapel Alton, in the centre of Chapel Alton in Leeds, on Friday evening, the 30th. And it's the headline event for the Chapel A Folk Fringe event, and they've been working on a really interesting new album, which I'm not going to say too much about now, but their kind of collaboration is incomplete, so there won't be a new album to sell, but there might be some new songs to play, but we're going to ask Boo about all of that. We've got an opportunity to play the track that we didn't finish playing actually earlier in the programme. So this is Graham Parker from his last album. Music of the Devil.
Time on this planet is limited enough. I'm miserable, fanatic, brutal and rough. I made my decision to be wicked and tough. I made my choice and it was nasty stuff. The music of the devil. Hey! The music of the devil. Since time immemorial, men have acted this way. Look back in history, it's as plain as day. Kings and serfs, wise men and fools. You don't learn it in college, you don't learn it in school. The music of the devil. Hey! The music of the devil. The music of the devil. The music of the devil. So we listened and studied, made signs and quotations, spread the word to many other nations. Took the train, dropped it off at the stations. The music of the devil was our salvation. The music of the devil. The music of the devil. Yeah. The music of the devil. 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 Let me try.
So you're listening to Bradford and Beyond with John and Nita here on BCB, and that was a Music of the Devil by Graham Parker from his latest album. And before that we played two tracks by, written by Boo Hewerdine, and Boo Hewerdine was the lead singer of cult band The Bible, who I think were around in the 1980s, perhaps the 1990s, and then he's done amazing things writing hit singles for Eddie Reader. We played Patience of Angels 10 minutes ago, and he's written for people like Katie Lang, Paul Young, Melanie C., Brian Kennedy. He's had a song featured in ITV's Emmerdale Farm, and he's written the incidental music to Fever Pitch, amongst other things. And I'm very pleased to say we can talk to him now. Boo, thank you. We pulled you away from rehearsing for tomorrow night.
You have, yes.
I've
been in Emmerdale twice, but I don't normally tell people that.
Okay.
So thank you.
Oh, you mean you've been there as an actor as well, or just your music?
They feature my songs twice.
Oh, I see. Right.
It's not. Normally, I don't introduce myself that way, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm reading what the. Well, I'm not going to blame the person who's written these notes.
There's no blame. No.
Okay. So we really wanted to talk to you about the album that you've been working at with Yvonne Lyon, who's a Scottish singer-songwriter, and I believe this project started with a notice board in a bookshop.
That's right. Near Clane Castle, there's a bookshop where second-hand books are everything that falls out of a second-hand book they pin on a notice board. And Yvonne was in there, and then she came to me and said, "God, well, this would be a fantastic idea for a collection of songs." So it took us ages because we're both dead busy, but we finished it now, and we're going to do a lot of we're going to play in a lot of bookshops next year. We're just organising that. And it's a lot of fun. So we're rehearsing today. We're playing tomorrow, I think, in Leeds, aren't we? So
you are indeed. I'm hoping to come and see you.
Come and say hello.
Yes, most definitely. So give us an idea of the sort of things that were on this notice board that became parts of songs.
Yeah, there was a letter to a soldier, like from the king, probably not from himself. There was a packet of senior service. There was a photograph of Paul McCartney. Yeah. So it's just all those sort of things, and of course we don't know the story of why they're in the book or why they were kept there. So it gives us sort of carte blanche to imagine whatever we like.
So you've kind of extrapolated whole songs from these fragments, kind of using your imagination, which is a brilliant thing to do. There's no issues of consent here, are there? I mean,
it's a bit late now.
Do the bookshop know that the album has been? I'm pleased to hear that.
We're going to play. We're going to play in there at some point.
Okay.
You're not a lawyer, are you?
I might be. I might have. I'm not going to answer that question. I'll duck that question. So, to what extent has this project with Yvonne then will that make up the playlist for tomorrow night in Leeds?
Well, we're going to do all the songs from the record in the first half, and in the second half we're going to play some of our smash hits. So
yes.
It's going to be a very entertaining evening, I think.
Okay, great. And so where are you at with the album, which I believe is going to be called Things Found in a Bookshop?
It's called Things Found in Books because that's what...
In books, right.
That's what was on the notice board. We finished the record. We're in the process of turning it into a really rather lovely book, which if anyone listening wants to is interested in, if you go to Crowdfunder and put Things Found in Books, you can. There's various versions of it that you can get.
Okay.
It's going to be really beautiful. If it's as beautiful as the mock-ups that I've seen. So we wanted to make it something that wasn't just a record, but a sort of really lovely thing to have.
Okay, and there'll be a CD attached to them in the back of the book somewhere.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, our entire plan will collapse.
Yes. No, that's great. And is the crowdfunder is still open? You're still open?
It's still open for another 3 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get it first. There's even an option for us to come round your house and sing to you, which one person has done.
Okay.
I suggested some other things, but Yvonne wasn't quite so keen, like coming around and doing some hoovering and stuff like that. There's various things.
We could do both of those, actually.
Yeah, well, okay.
A mixture of singing and hoovering sounds great.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have to sing up a bit because they can be quite noisy.
I'd probably do a bit of hoovering and then separately do the singing.
It's going to be a brilliant evening. You've got it all sorted out. Yeah.
I'll come and negotiate some hourly rates then with you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. So, give us an idea of what your greatest hits might include then. What might our listeners know of?
Well, you play Patience of Angels, I do a version of that. Only I sing it a bit deeper than her.
Okay, yes.
It wouldn't work otherwise.
No.
Other songs I've written for Eddie, some songs from my old band, a couple of new ones, and Yvonne's got some beautiful songs, and we were running through them today, so I've been a sort of fan and now a friend of hers for a very long time, so it's a real pleasure to be able to do this with her.
So is tomorrow night a one-off with you and Yvonne, or will there be a longer tour?
There will be a longer tour next year, yeah.
Okay.
Which was not till the summer of next year, but I was just the person who's organised it for us. We're having a bit of back and forth with them today, but that's looking quite busy already. But we just thought when the offer came through, we were going to have to play a first gig at some point. So.
Well, you're headlining a major Leeds festival tomorrow, so.
Well, that's
no pressure, but No,
I don't feel any pressure until about 2 seconds before you walk on, and I'll go, what have we done?
Is it in fact the first time that you will have sung live with Yvonne, or this particular
thing? Yeah, but no, I've done tours where she's been what they call the support, and then I'm not. I kind of like whoever's there with me to have a sing with me anyway. So I have sung with her before, and she's done tours supporting Eddie, who I play with, and stuff like that. So I've known her a long time. And I moved to Scotland about 4 years ago. So she's just up the road now. I'm in Glasgow. So.
Okay, and. Will you have other musicians playing with you tomorrow night, or it's just you and Yvonne? Is it?
Well, I don't like the word "just." It's the two of us. Yeah, and it's going to be quite a lot of storytelling and telling people how we came to write the songs and stuff.
And there'll be a song about Paul McCartney, will there, in the first hour?
Yes, there is. The picture actually said. Written underneath it said Paul McCartney 1970, so the song is called Paul McCartney 1970.
Okay.
And that was, I don't think that was the first song, but I released it on one of my EPs, so it's the one it's been out in one form already. So
So I was at a creative writing workshop in Bradford a couple of months ago, and we were given the title to write to of Dark Horse.
Yeah.
So guess which Beatle I chose?
Well, George Harrison.
Yeah, so I got a song about George Harrison as a result of that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, if you want to record it any time, Boo, just let me know. That
Yeah. If you just,
that might be an hour's worth of hoovering worth that or something. Yeah.
Just drop it off at reception. I'm sure.
You have a reception, do you?
Well, for the purposes of this phone call, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, lovely to talk to you, and we look forward very much to. I look forward very much to seeing you tomorrow night, or if you're listening.
It'd be nice to meet you as well. Yeah.
Okay. And I've got what have I got here? I've got Toy Box 1. And we've got a minute and a half left of the show.
Okay.
So I don't know if you remember what was on Toy Box 1. Ellis Island Blues, Dragonflies.
Oh, yeah, right. Ellis Island Blues.
Ellis Island Blues.
Yeah.
I'll just pull away from the mic for 10 seconds. So this is Ellis Island Blues by Boo Hewerdine. And thanks very much, Boo, for talking to us this afternoon.
Cheers.
Look forward to tomorrow night. Okay, take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, they can't say my name, so they call me John Doe.
Sorry, Boo, we're going to have to talk over you a little bit there, but his music is very beautiful. Thanks very much for listening to our show this afternoon.
Yes.
Thanks very much to all our guests. Thank you to Joe for producing. And it's been lovely and warm in the studio, hasn't it, this afternoon?
Yes, we have.
And coming up, what have we got coming up? You've got 10 seconds. Have you got time to do that,
It's Cancer Journeys with Jackie Drake from 6.
Very good.
There you go.
Okay, see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.